For as long as he can remember, Chris Draft has cherished what most of us take for granted, that next breath.
I mean, you're just gasping. You're gasping. Yeah, pretty much that. Looking for the air.
Fighting to breathe is a way of life for Draft, who played linebacker in the NFL for 12 seasons, despite debilitating asthma attacks that often sent him to the hospital.
I look at it as a blessing of sorts, though, is that it makes me have to wake up and really take that breath each day.
What would you do today if every breath mattered? What decisions would you make if tomorrow wasn't guaranteed? Chris Draft and Keisha Rutledge met in 2006 when he was playing for the Carolina Panthers. There was an immediate connection.
Chris described Keisha as a beautiful woman who, walks through a room, brings a ton of personality.
But life in the NFL for a journeyman linebacker isn't conducive to settling down. Draft bounced from Carolina to St. Louis, to Buffalo, to Washington, where his career ended in 2010. All the while, Keisha waited.
Was there ever a point at which she said, "What's the deal?"
There was a couple of times. There definitely was.
Well, what would you tell her?
I said, we're getting closer. No, she didn't like to hear that, but we're getting closer.
Finally, in 2010, Chris and Keisha were able to be together all the time. But suddenly Keisha, a fit 37-year-old, a former dancer with the Charlotte Hornets Honeybees, started having trouble breathing. Despite the fact that she'd never smoked, Keisha was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. The average life expectancy in such cases is 8 months.
You save one day at a time. But really, we're gonna fight this. We're gonna fight this. We're gonna fight this.
In the face of late-stage cancer, Chris and Keisha's vision of their shared future might have melted away, but it didn't. In August 2011, 8 months after Keisha's initial diagnosis, with her condition worsening, Chris proposed.
You can't guarantee what's tomorrow. You can't do that. Just one more day, I'll take it. 2, I'll take that. But to have that with your wife, the woman that you love, take me some seconds. If that's, give me 60 more seconds.
By the time of the wedding, Keisha was mostly confined to a wheelchair. But on that day, nothing could diminish her happiness.
Gotta see the strength. So it's not like you see just your wife coming, but really seeing everything about her that makes her, just in that moment, everything that makes her my wife.
Oh, so long for this night I prayed that a star would guide you my way to share with me this special day. Well, ribbons in the sky for our love.
Within a few weeks of the wedding, Keisha's organs were failing, and her pain was increasing.
We were blessed to be able to have, Christmas back here, and have all the family came down, so she was able to talk to them. But, some battles you just don't win.
When Keisha died on December 27th, Chris was at her side. She was 38. They were married for only 5 weeks, far too briefly. But together, they had made every breath count.
It'll always be a great memory of seeing her walk down the aisle. That consistent fight. Just that each day that she's able to refocus. And to see that type of strength every day. Every day.